Hi there! I get it. The big day is almost here, and you still don't know what to get for your significant other. Year after year, the same thing, right? Well, not this time. Watch till the end, and you'll learn how to make something special to enjoy with that special someone. I'll also give you a few tips and hacks along the way. Since you're both into drinking fine cocktails and enjoying things, this is for you. You'll be able to make a cocktail for her, for him, or a cocktail for both of you, including something extra to spice things up. Sounds good? If she's happy, I'm happy. Let's mix to that. Before we dive into the world of pairing flavors, make sure to like and subscribe. It's 10 years of bad luck in love if you don't. Let's start by making the Rose Martini for her. Here are the ingredients and tools you'll need for the first cocktail of the day. Gin. I'm using the Japanese Kinobi, a combination of dry vermouth and Coca Americano, a small amount of rose water, and a rose petal for garnish. To make it, you'll need a mixing glass, a jigger, a bar spoon, and a julep strainer. The glass is in a freezer, but it's a no-brainer, a martini. You can find rose water in the international food section of the supermarkets or order it online. There's also a little hack you can use if you can't find rose water. Get food-grade rose petals or rose buds and place them into a small jar. Cover with gin, screw on the lid, and let infuse from 18 hours to a few days, depending on how much rose flavor you want. Then strain through a fine mesh strainer or a cloth filter. Bottle, and that's it. Start by chilling your glassware. Ice in the glass, fire in the heart. Am I right? That could be the title of this episode. Anyway, a chilled mixing glass means that later the ice will be melting according to chill the ingredients. Now they have a mixing glass. The first celebration of the feast of Saint Valentine, to be held on February 14th, was recorded in the 8th century, but it wasn't until 18th century England that the day really became associated with romantic love. That's when couples started expressing their love for each other by presenting flowers, sweets, and sending greeting cards, known as Valentines. I'm pretty sure booze was added pretty quickly after that, but what we are making today is a step above that. The classic martini mix of gin and vermouth is ever so slightly on the sweeter side. The addition of rose in the aroma and the flavor will make her see that heart emoji with the arrow. That's the one. Cheers, my love. For the second cocktail, I'll make something I'm a fan of, and hopefully all the gentleman cocktail lovers out there will enjoy too. We like to be spoiled sometimes too, so let's make the Brandy Old Fashioned. The base spirit is self-explanatory. I'm using the Chocolate brandy that will pair nicely with rich demerara syrup. To balance that and add complexity, we need bitters, Angostura aromatic and cocoa bitters. For garnish, I'll express the essential oils from an orange peel, so you'll need a peeler or a knife for the orange peel. Other than that, the tools are the same as with the Rose Martini. Here I'm using a rocks glass that's already chilling with a large ice cube. I'm a big proponent of treating yourself right, because only then you can treat and take care of your loved ones the right way too. And sometimes a good old-fashioned can be just what you need. Same as before, chilled mixing glass before adding everything. We are basically using the same formula as first written all the way back in 1806. Spirit, sugar, bitters and water. But these days we're adding ice and letting the thermodynamics do the rest for us. The brandy cocktail is also listed in the first cocktail book ever printed, from 1862, How to Mix Drinks, by Jerry Thomas. And while the whiskey Old Fashioned might be more popular these days, brandy was the king during the first golden age of cocktails. A perfect concoction for the king in your life. Old Fashioned, like the recipe, or with a little something unique, like the use of chocolate bitters. It makes a rich, boozy sipper with notes of dried fruit, warm spices, and a hint of cocoa. Here's to all of you racking your brains, trying to figure out what to buy this year. Cheers, you legends! And for the grand finale, a cocktail for both of you, with a little spicy twist. We make chocolate Negronis, two ways, and both could put Cupid and Eros to shame. You love them so much. To make it, you'll need gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth. To make it chocolate Negroni, creme de cacao. For her, rosé champagne. For garnish, maraschino cherries, and spicy perfume. As for equipment, we've already mentioned all of this in previous cocktails. Just add cocktail peaks for the garnish. What's special about this is that you both have something beautiful in common. A Negroni. But you're both also unique, so you can take the cocktail into separate directions and enjoy it just the way you like it. Again and again and again. Because we'll make a whole bottle of it. That's a game changer. Making batch cocktails is a great hack to make sure you can spend quality time together all night, without the need to make every cocktail from scratch. Spirit-forward cocktails like the Martini, Negroni, and the Old Fashioned are perfect for this. So grab a clean empty bottle and add ingredients based on the volume of it. You'll see the amounts in parts. Just make sure you can fit at least 2 cocktails in there. Do you dare? A Negroni is said to have been created in 1919 in the romantic city of Florence, also known as the City of Flowers. When you add a bit of chocolate notes from the creme de cacao, you got plenty of reasons to make this around Valentine's Day. We are making this with added dilution from ice cold water, so you can pour it straight into the glass later. Once you have everything measured out, bottle it and place it in the freezer or an ice bath, so it's ready for the whole night. But we'll serve it right now, into 2 chilled glasses. A low tumbler for yourself and a coupe glass for your better half. Make sure to leave some space in the coupe, because we're making it extra special by adding rosé champagne. And of course, the garnish, cocktail cherries for both. One could say, this is done, but I'm here to tell you another hack. Working together to make a cocktail can bring you 2 closer to each other, even if it's just working on a garnish. You'll both be proud of the drink once you'll try it. For these 2 cocktails, I added some Anchoreas chili liqueur into a spray bottle, and I'm trusting my partner in crime to spice things up in just the right way. One really brightens up the botanicals in the gin and gives the whole cocktail a wonderful lightness. The other one's boozy, bittersweet and chocolatey. Cheers, love! And cheers, lovebirds! Let me know in the comments if you're preparing something special for the perfect cocktail date night, and if you maybe need ideas on what to make when your significant other isn't drinking. Make sure to check out this video to see how you can make 3 delicious zero-proof cocktails. Cheers!